If you thought the camera industry had settled down, you are entirely mistaken, because what is brewing behind closed doors at Nikon right now is nothing short of an absolute tectonic shift. Look, we have all been tracking the leaks, following the supply chain whispers, and listening closely to what industry insiders are saying about the next holy grail of professional imaging. Everyone wants to know the exact release date of the Nikon Z9 II. Everyone wants to know if it is actually coming to completely rewrite the rulebook, or if it is just a minor spec bump. But what you are about to hear goes far deeper than a simple calendar date. This is about a complete revolution in how a flagship camera is engineered, how sensor technology operates, and how the shocking merger between Nikon and Red Digital Cinema is about to alter the landscape of both high-end photography and professional filmmaking forever. If you are a working professional, a wildlife shooter, a sports photographer, or a die-hard gearhead who demands absolute perfection, you need to lock in and pay close attention to every single detail in this video, because the reality of the Z9 Mark II is wilder than anyone anticipated. Let us address the elephant in the room right away, the release date. When Nikon first dropped the original Z9 back in late 2021, it completely shocked the photography world by completely ditching the mechanical shutter, introducing a lightning-fast stack CMOS sensor, and offering build quality that could survive a war zone. It set a monumental benchmark. Naturally, everyone assumed its successor would arrive quickly to counter rival flagships. But Nikon does not rush perfection. Initial industry chatter pointed toward a late development announcement, with many hoping to see prototypes active during major global sporting events. However, supply chain realities and massive technological integrations pushed those initial timelines back. According to the latest deep dive intelligence from manufacturing insiders and supply chain trackers, Nikon has been carefully throttling production lines and clearing back orders for the original Z9, which is a classic indicator that factory tooling is shifting toward a monumental transition. The current consensus points to an official development announcement or a major showcase window closing in on the latter portion of the year, with actual widespread commercial availability stretching firmly into the upcoming cycle. Nikon is taking their time because they are not just building a camera to match the competition, they are engineering a device designed to dominate for the next half-decade. To understand why this release timeline is taking longer than expected, you have to look at what is actually going inside the body. This is where the leaks transition from interesting to jaw-dropping. For years, camera manufacturers have chased the elusive dream of global shutter technology. While global shutters eliminate rolling shutter completely, they traditionally sacrifice dynamic range and low-light performance due to the complex circuitry required on every single pixel. Nikon's engineering team looked at this compromise and decided to bypass it entirely by developing a next-generation stacked CMOS image sensor that is roughly 3.5 times faster than the blistering speed found in the original Z9. Think about that for a second. We are talking about a sensor architecture that achieves an electronic shutter readout speed so fast, with an X-Sync flash capability reaching up to an incredible 1/720th of a second, that it performs practically on par with a global shutter, yet retains the pristine image quality, rich tonal gradations, and stellar dynamic range that Nikon sensors are legendary for. You get all the benefits of zero distortion during rapid panning or fast-moving subjects, with zero penalty to your image fidelity. And that is just the physical silicon. The real magic driving this entire ecosystem is the implementation of the brand new XP processing engine. The original Z9 had dual processors, but the processing architecture heading into the Z9 Mark II is an entirely different beast, largely fueled by the integration of technology stemming from Nikon's landmark acquisition of Red Digital Cinema. For the first time ever in a flagship Nikon mirrorless body, we are looking at native, internal support for 12-bit redcode RAW, commonly known as our 3D NE RAW video. Let that sink in. You are no longer dealing with external recorders or heavily compressed proxy workflows if you want cinematic-grade color science. You are getting uncompromised, raw cinema data recorded directly to high-speed memory cards inside the camera body, supporting resolutions up to an astonishing 8.3K at a full 3x2 open-gate format running at 60 frames per second. For independent filmmakers, high-end documentary crews, and hybrid shooters who bounce effortlessly between capturing commercial motion and ultra-high-resolution stills, this eliminates the barrier between the photo world and the cinema world entirely. Let us talk about what this means for photographers who live in the trenches of high-speed action, wildlife tracking, and photojournalism. When you are tracking a fast-moving bird of prey, an NFL running back breaking through the line, or a fast-moving rally car kicking up gravel, every millisecond counts. The autofocus system in the Z9 II has been completely overhauled with advanced deep learning AI algorithms that push predictive tracking to levels we have never seen before in consumer electronics. We are talking about a camera that does not just recognize subjects, it anticipates movement patterns, maintaining razor-sharp focus even when the subject is temporarily obstructed by foreground elements like tree branches, stadium goalposts, or heavy mist. Coupled with the ability to fire off full-resolution raw continuous bursts at a staggering 60 frames per second, or ramp things up to an insane 120 frames per second when dropping down to a DX crop mode, you will literally never miss the exact peak moment of an action sequence. You are capturing motion with a level of surgical precision that makes traditional mechanical SLR cameras look like ancient history. Now, let us discuss a leaked specification that has quietly sent shockwaves through the commercial and landscape photography community, a brand new native base ISO of 32. Read that number again. ISO 32. In an era where most modern sensors optimize their base performance around ISO 64 or ISO 100, dropping the native baseline down to ISO 32 opens up extraordinary creative possibilities. What does this mean in the real world? It means commercial photographers shooting studio portraits, high-end fashion, or bright architectural landscapes can shoot wide open with ultra-fast prime lenses like a 50mm or 85mm at wider apertures even under blinding midday sunlight, without needing heavy neutral density filters to control exposure. It maximizes the sensor's capacity to capture photon data, resulting in shadow recovery, color depth, and tonal gradation that industry insiders are already describing as possessing a distinctly medium format-like quality. You are getting the speed, versatility, and ergonomics of a rugged flagship body, combined with the pure, unadulterated image richness typically reserved for massive, expensive medium-format studio systems. When you pick up a camera designed for professional abuse, ergonomics and structural integrity are everything. The Z9 II is not designed to sit comfortably in a glass display case, it is built to be dragged through desert dust storms, Arctic blizzards, and pouring rain on the sidelines of a championship game. The chassis utilizes a heavily reinforced magnesium alloy structure designed with enhanced weather sealing that surpasses even its predecessor. But Nikon did not stop at exterior durability. Under the hood, they have integrated an advanced thermal dissipation structure, potentially incorporating silent, ultra-efficient cooling pathways to handle the immense data heat generated by continuous 8.3K redcode RAW recording and sustained high frame rate shooting. You can run this camera hard, in scorching outdoor environments, for hours on end, without ever having to worry about thermal throttling or unexpected shutdown warnings cutting your production short. Let us also talk about the viewing experience, because the electronic viewfinder is your direct window to the world when framing a shot. The original Z9 introduced the world to a truly blackout-free viewing experience, but the Z9 II is heavily rumored to inherit the ultra-bright, hyper-detailed electronic viewfinder technology pioneered in newer bodies, boasting an incredible resolution pushing near 6 million dots paired with blazing refresh rates. When you track a subject through this viewfinder, there is zero lag, zero stutter, and zero visual interruption. It literally feels like looking through an optical viewfinder, except with real-time exposure simulation, horizon leveling, and intelligent focus peaking overlaid directly into your field of view. Combined with Nikon's introduction of brand new, highly optimized film simulation LUTs built right into the system firmware for both stills and motion, getting gorgeous, organic, color-graded footage and JPEGs straight out of the camera has never been more effortless. As we look at the broader competitive landscape, the battle for the crown of the ultimate digital flagship has never been more fierce. Brands like Sony with their high-end Alpha series and Canon with their flagship professional offerings have pushed the envelope of speed and connectivity, but Nikon's strategic masterstroke with RED changes the entire equation. No other major camera manufacturer owns a premier, industry-standard cinema camera company. By folding RED's legendary color science, codec architecture, and Hollywood pedigree directly into the Nikon Z mount ecosystem, Nikon has effectively created a dual-threat weapon that appeals equally to a National Geographic wildlife photographer and a Netflix cinematographer. You are buying into a unified lens mount and a unified optical philosophy where legendary Nikon Z glass meets Hollywood-grade recording capabilities, creating a synergy that competitors simply cannot replicate overnight. Of course, a machine of this magnitude comes with a heavy investment. While official pricing from Nikon USA has not been locked into stone yet, historical precedent and the inclusion of next-generation stack sensor architecture alongside enterprise-grade cinema features suggest that the Z9 II will sit comfortably at the top tier of professional pricing, matching or slightly exceeding the launch MSRP of its predecessor. But when you evaluate the cost, you have to look at what it replaces. For a working professional, this is not just a camera, it is a complete revenue-generating studio system that replaces multiple cinema rigs and high-resolution stills bodies with a single, highly dependable, weather-sealed unit. The return on investment is built directly into its reliability, its speed, and the undeniable prestige of delivering files that meet the absolute highest standards of the global media market. So, what is the ultimate verdict on the Nikon Z9 II release timeline and its impact on the industry? The wait has been long, and the rumors have been relentless, but every single piece of credible intelligence points to a camera that is well worth the anticipation. Whether it officially lands on store shelves later this year or rolls out its final production units into the following cycle, Nikon is signaling to the entire industry that they are done playing catch-up. They are setting the pace. With an ultra-fast stack sensor operating near global shutter speeds, a game-changing native ISO 32 for medium format level quality, internal 12-bit Redcode RAW video recording, and an unbeatable build quality, the Z9 Mark II is shaping up to be the most technically advanced mirrorless camera ever conceived. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Are you most excited about the Red RAW integration or that insane native ISO 32? And do you think this is enough to finally convince switchers from other systems to make the jump to the Z mount? Hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for the official USA launch pricing and availability drops, and we will catch you in the next deep dive.